Good morning. This is Kavita, Assistant Professor, Government First Aid College, Kola. So here in this previous session, we are come to know about the events of excess inadequate working capital. So today in this video, we are come to know about the determinants of working capital. So here the different determinants are there. These determinants are grouped into together two factors, that is internal factors and also external factors. The internal factors that include the nature and size of the business. The working capital requirement of a firm are basically influenced by the nature and size of the business. The size of may be measured in terms of the scale of operations. A firm with larger scale of operation will need more working capital than a small firm. Similarly, the nature of the business influences the working capital decisions. The trading and financial firms have less investment in fixed assets but requires a large sum of money to be invested in working capital. So this is the nature and size of the business. According to that, the requirement of the working capital is that. So next we will see the firm's productivity policy. The firm's production policy, that is the manufacturing cycle, is an important factor to decide the working capital requirement of a firm. The production cycle starts with the purchase and use of the raw material and completes the production of finished goods. So here this is the firm's production policy that will also determine the working capital. After this, there is a firm's credit policy. So here, the credit policy of a firm influences credit policy of the working capital. A firm following the liberal credit policy to all the customers requires funds. On the other hand, the firms adopting strict credit policy and grant credit facility to few potential customers will require a less amount of working capital. So next is see availability of the credit. The working capital requires of a requirement of a firm are also affected by the credit terms granted by its suppliers, that is the creditors. A firm will need less working capital if liberal credit terms are available to it. The availability of the credit from bank also influences the working capital needs of the firm. A firm which can get bank credit easily on favorable conditions will be operated with less working capital than a firm without such a facility. So here, the another point, the growth and expansion of the business is also one of the determinants of the working capital. Working capital requirement of a business firm tend to increase in correspondence with the growth in sales volume and fixed asset. The growing firm may need funds to invest in fixed assets in order to sustain its growing production and sales. This will in turn increase the investment in current assets to support increased scale of operations. So a growing firm needs additional fund continuously. So next we will see there is a profit margin and dividend policy, how it will make determine the working capital. The magnitude of working capital in a firm is dependent upon its profit margin and dividend policy. A high net profit margin contributes towards the working capital pool. To the extent the net profit has been earned in cash, it becomes a source of working capital. This depends upon the dividend policy of the firm. Distribution of high proportion of profit in the form of cash dividend result in the drain on cash resources and thus reduces the company's working capital to the extent. The working capital position of the firm it is strengthened if the management follows conservative dividend policy. So here there is an operating efficiency of the firm. This means the optimum utilization of a firm's resources at minimum cost. If a firm successfully controls operating costs, it will be able to improve the net profit margin, which will in turn release greater funds for working purpose. The coordinating of the activities in the firm that also requires depend upon the coordination between the production and distribution activities. The greater the effective the coordination, the pressure on the working capital will be minimized. In the absence of the coordination, demand of for working capital is reduced. So these are the some internal factors which will make affect or it will make a determinate the working capital. So next we will see what are the different external factors. In that external factors, first of all, we will see the business fluctuations. Most firms experience fluctuations in demand for their products and services. These business variations affects the working capital requirements. When there is an upward swing in the economy, sales will increase. Correspondingly, the firm's investment in inventories and book debts will also increase. Under boom, additional investment in fixed assets may be made by some firms to increase their productive capacity. This act of the firm will require additional funds. There is a decline in the economy, sales will come down, and consequently, the conditions the firm try to reduce their short-term borrowings. So, the another external factor that change in the technology. The technological changes and development in the area of production can have immediate effect on the need for working capital. If the firm wish to install a new machine in the place of old system, the new system can utilize less expensive raw materials. The inventory needs may be reduced, thereby working capital needs. The another point that is an import policy. Import policy of the government may also affect the levels of working capital of a firm, since they have to arrange funds for importing goods at a specified times. Next, we will see infrastructural facility. The firm may require the additional funds to maintain the levels of inventory and other current assets. When there is a good infrastructural facility in the company like transportation and communications. So the taxation policy is also one of the external factor which will make helpful for determination of the working capital. The tax policies of the government will influence the working capital decisions. If the government follows a regressive taxation policy, that is, imposing heavy tax burdens on business firms, they are left with the very little profits for distribution and retention purpose. The firm has to borrow additional funds to meet their increased working capital needs. When there is a liberalized tax policy, the pressure on working capital requires is minimized. So the working capital requirements of a firm are influenced by the internal and also external factors. So I hope you all come to know about the determinants of the working